Hi, this is Kathy Reed, and this is the Ascended Astrology channel. And the reading we're doing today is for Gemini, the architect. So let's just kind of scan the cards we have and see if there's anything that we need to clear with these cards. So we're going to really step in to allowing the freedom to flow. Anything that's stopping you from really stepping into the five, stepping into the freedom, because we've got two aspects of the five. We got the 14, which is the embodiment level, and then we have the five, which is the awakening level. And so we're going to go in and we're going to bring up the Lu, which is the luminous, and we're going to go in and we're going to just tune into the master cell, and we're going to cancel, clear, and delete anything that is blocking our way to move in to that frequency of flow and being able to embrace sovereignty and change. And so we are bringing in the Lu. And so the Lu is bringing that all to 0 point. That program where we are holding on for dear life and not allowing the flow, we're going to really allow this Lu to cancel, clear, and delete. Then we're moving into the scalar, and this is actually turning on the technology of the evolution symbol. We're turning on the technology. We're turning on the 7 elements. We're turning on the 5 levels of consciousness. And we're turning on moving right to the top of the God sphere and moving through the tunnel and up to a place where we can go in and cancel, clear, and delete that. And then the last card that we're going to choose is we're going to choose the ska, 33. The scalar 33. This 33 is going to turn on the expression. So when we read these cards, we'll be able to step right into the frequency, moving out of the programming and moving into the frequency. So let's read you right now. That 25 is the master level of the 7. And that 7 is about really tuning in to the frequency that the divine is bringing in. There is a message there for you. And that 7 holds the frequency of that message. And then we move into the reflection card, and that 14 brings in the embodiment level of the 5. And you can see that little green dot that it's circling the bigger gray dot, the gray sphere. And that is just bringing in you in your mastery, and 4, which is bringing in a new, see what I got here. It's bringing in a new level of coding for you. And that 5 is holding that. It's like you are opening up to the reflection of that 7. So you're moving right into that place, moving into that 8. This is the 8 is what is hidden. And it's what has been hidden from you is being able to move into the flow. The divine says you're ready. You're ready to move into the flow of moving from stagnant energy into flow energy. The divine is showing you that it is there for you, and we're allowing that 8 to just bring in that divine flow. And then we move, what is co-creation with the divine? And the co-creation with the divine is that 5, and that is the awakening level. So you're moving from that 14, which is awakening at a higher level of the 5, which is freedom change, and you're allowing that static to move out. It's moving right over, awakening a whole new level of that 5. And so we're moving from that 5 up to the 22. And that 22 in particles of possibility is moving in to master creator. It's like you're in this mastery place of going into this space, because you've got 3 5s here. You've got the 5 in the reflection, the 5 in the co-creation, moving up into that 23, which is the master level of the 5. And that is allowing you to move and break through the glass ceiling, moving into that place where you're invited to hold the frequency. Because you've got the 7, which the messages are coming in, and then you've got the 22, which is a master level of bringing in that new frequency. You're starting to listen and do. So let's code you with the codes of frequency for this reading of Gemini, which is the architect, and creating a brand new and stepping into a brand new frequency for you, creating this new blueprint. So let's code you. Put your hands on your heart. First thing we're going to do is bring in that little speck of light, the white blue light, and we're going to bring that into the pineal gland. And as you're bringing that into the pineal gland, you're going to touch in to your ascended DNA. We're going to code this on a DNA level. And so we're going to really bring it into the body. We're going to just tap into every cell and molecule of your body. And as it's going down the spine and coming up the spine into that portal of the heart, we're allowing all of these codes to turn in and tune in to this 5 energy that is in this reading. And so the code for this architect Gemini is 7 5 8 5 22 and 5. And we're going to see it sequence and download. This new code, that invitation that you're attuning to, is opening this new frequency up for moving into that Gemini. That Gemini energy is just really powerful, and it's ascending the astrology symbol and moving in to support the blueprint that you're creating for yourself. So let's read the code again. It's 7 5 8 5 22 and 5. And now let's just pick an I am card, which is going to code you to hold this in this new space. And the code that we're getting is I am free. You are an advanced soul holding a unique expression of the divine design. So the code, the I am code for you to move in and just really move in and bridge is the I am free. And it really fits with the 5s that are in this reading. So is there anything else that we need to see? I think a really important message that I'm getting is that 8. That 8 is bringing in free flow. And so it's allowing those 3 5s to turn on. And it's turning on with that 7, which is a master level of messages and freedom and sovereignty. And that those messages are coming in because now you're attuning and being able to hear the message. And that 22, which is it's actually supporting you and the master builder in building this code for you. So here is your reading for Gemini, the architect. And what this is actually doing are the journey cards are just holding the codes for you as you're moving into that code number 3. And that code number 3 is being able to bring in the communication so you can really move into the message that you have to share in the world. It's being able to bring this in so clearly that it's you are free and you feel really the freedom, sovereignty, and the ability to move into change. So thank you. I love you. It is done. And we'll see you when it's time for Cancer. Thank you very much.